How's it going, guys? If you're new here, my name is Cole, and today I'm just going to bring you a quick review on this EcoFlow 500 watt power station. I've just got this somewhat recently, but have definitely put it to use so far over the last month or so. This is the EcoFlow River 2 Max, and it's their 500 watt power station. I actually ended up getting this at a deal at Sam's Club, actually. I don't know if they had overstocked them or something, but normally these run for about $500, which is what you can expect, because you usually pay about $1 per watt when you're looking at power stations. But at Sam's Club, I happened to get this one for $400, so got it at a little bit of a discount. But I have been super impressed with this thing. I had a 300 watt power station before this of a different brand, and there's so many things about EcoFlow that are just so much better than other ones that I've seen and used. So if you can see that size, just for kind of a reference, it's really still pretty manageable. I think it's like 13 pounds is all, so really not that hard to carry around. I'll kind of show you what it has. So on the back, you just have your AC and DC inputs for your chargers. And so when you have your EcoFlow plugged into an AC power charger, one of the coolest things about these is that your recharge time is only 60 minutes if you were completely drained on this thing. So it's one of the fastest on the market, and its refill time to charge is really ridiculously fast. And then the refill time on the DC charger plug is about 6 hours, I think they said, if you're running a DC power source. So let's show you the front of this thing and kind of the ports. I mean, pretty standard compared to what you expect from a power station. But you've got 3 USB type A and 1 USB-C connection there. You have 4 AC outputs down here, as well as your standard DC plug right here. The screen gives you really good information. It tells you how many hours you have left. Depending on what you are using power-wise at the time, it kind of adjusts and gives you an idea or an estimate of how much power it will continue to be able to give you, depending on the power source that you are draining it from. And then just a simple like percentage that it gives you there, and then input and output on your watts there. So one of the coolest things about this EcoFlow is the app that it has to control it. So I'll pull that up and kind of show you what you can expect when you look at their apps and kind of the things that it shows you there. So once you've connected your power station to it, all you do is just open the app and it'll have your power station sitting right there. And then it gives you even more details than what the LCD screen will give you. So it'll give you input watts, output watts, and it will show you how much power you're using the entire time you're using this, whether it's from AC or DC. You can also turn on the different selector switches for AC and 12 volts. And then just tons of different settings that you can go through and change things like X boost, where it gives you more power, so that if you need to power something larger, and it just gives you all these unique settings that you can change. So a really cool app to be able to just pull up and see kind of how to use this thing and how your power consumption is going. So yeah, really nice to have an app that kind of goes along with this power station for when you need to look at it that way. So yeah, that's about it for this EcoFlow, but I do really enjoy this thing, and it's worked really well for us, and it's been plenty of power for the things that we power. For the most part, it's 1 or 2 nights at a time, and we're powering cell phones and watches and camera gear, as well as when it's cold out, we're powering a diesel heater, and it powers a diesel heater just fine, and only uses about 50% battery if we run a diesel heater all night, and that includes charging our phones and devices as well. So pretty cool little unit here. I would definitely recommend it just because the technology is so good on the EcoFlows. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.